What is up guys, so back again with a video. Now it will be the left and right, but very fast. I will do it very fast. I already did some video in the past about that, but now it's gonna be more, okay, why? Like why? Why? Why so much tension? So it's gonna be more a macro talking about that. So in OPS we use a lot of the dualities, you know, NE is connected to SI. Now we have the left and right, so the left is connected to the right, and the right is connected to the left. So they cannot exist without the other part. So you cannot say left without the right. So a little bit what is doing is happening, and now there's tension with the duality, which means there's saviors and demons in that worldview. So the worldview has saviors and demons. And now we have a kind of a fast animalistic kind of association with both of those parties, which is pretty much that. So the animalistic is more that it's like a fast reaction in your mind, a fast association, like, oh shit, okay, I see the word Donald Trump, there's instantly I see red. Okay, a racist, okay, I instantly see red. It's like you see red, you know. Animalistic, see red. Fast reaction, it's more like fast reaction actually that I want to say. Fast reaction, which the negative is to see red, you know. And what we call in psychology, you know, a system, fast reactions more like system 1. Instead of the system 2 that is more deliberate, it's more reasons, more cognitive, it's more reflexive, it's more non-reactive, but now the tensions bring saviors and demons that are reactive. So that this first thing to know. And throughout human history, the in-group, out-group bias is one of the most powerful actually. So now what we see is that there is an in-group, okay, there's my group, there's your group, and that's really powerful in the social psychology that we have seen. So now we have a profoundly in-group, out-group. You know, it's the out-group that is the author of all evil. The blame, so oftentimes with that model, we can say the out group is the blame, is the problem. While my in group is right and always good. And the tensions can form throughout the years and throughout reinforcing that worldview. So it's oftentimes a reinforcement, and that can be through authority, experience, narrative. Oftentimes it's just a repetition, habituation. You can see people kind of associate, they kind of do the reactive and they connect that to the in-out group. So you're just feeding your narrative, okay, this one bad, this one bad, this one bad, this one bad. So I see that a lot with also Israel and Palestine. These people have their mind set up because all their childhood they have told, okay, the fucking Israeli, the fucking Palestinians. It's like, it's always like it's oftentimes family too. Like in that conflict, it's really like since they are young, people that are more Arabic or that are more Israeli Jew, the Jew. They're being reinforced that since they're young. So also the young aspect, the susceptible aspect, the fact that it's more the animalistic system 1. I think that's really the animalistic. Fuck, I keep breaking my crayon. But yeah, it's more animalistic. So that's what is happening right now. Like I said, it's authority, repetition, reinforcement, everything, bang bang, and people over time they go into echo chambers. So now we see that in the media is more left alike, Twitter is more right wing. So if you go to Twitter, with time you will actually become more right wing, which is what happened to me to some degree. But I can go to my system 1 and 2 and kind of go out of that, and I'm going to a university that is more left wing, and I talk to people that are more left wing, so I still can manage both in some sense. And I know universal, like you just knowing universal, and like Savior's demon make you not a very destructive person overall. So when I talk to people, I'm looking to that, okay, to some capacity, even if they don't know the word saviors and demons, can they see that, okay, can they see universal to some capacity, like, okay, can they be non-reactive, okay, if they are kind of those three things, I'm like, okay, this person is not a maniac. But yeah, and we often radicalize the other group. It's another thing to mention, we demonize the other group, pretty much say demons, but we say that a characteristic that is more radical of the group is the norm. So you kind of see the out group as the radicalized as the norm. Radicalized is the norm. Is the norm. So yeah, I think that's the only thing I will say about that. So thanks for watching, and hope it was giving some themes that connect to that subject that you didn't know, or didn't elaborate that much, or whatever the fuck. So thank you.